Under a state's statute of frauds, some types of contracts, including contracts that can't be performed within 1 year, must be evidenced by a signed writing to be enforceable. Consequently, if a contract could conceivably be performed within 1 year, a writing isn't required. But what if the parties entered into a long-term employment contract for an uncertain duration of time? Must this contract be evidenced by a signed writing to be enforceable? The Idaho Supreme Court considered this question in Mackay versus Four Rivers Packing Company. Four Rivers Packing Company was a company that packaged onions. In the summer of 1999, Four Rivers hired Stuart Mackay as a fieldman. As a fieldman, Mackay secured contracts from local growers. However, in late 1999, Four Rivers laid off all its employees, including Mackay, due to financial issues. In March of 2000, Four Rivers purportedly reached out to Mackay about his old job and offered him a long-term employment contract that would last until he retired. The contract was offered to Mackay orally and never put into writing. Mackay accepted the offer and told Four Rivers that he might not retire for 10 years, at which point he'd be 62 years old. But 3 years later, Four Rivers terminated Mackay from his position without notice. Subsequently, Mackay sued Four Rivers in state district court for, among other things, breach of contract. In response, Four Rivers argued that Mackay was an at-will employee and could be terminated at any time. Further, it argued that the oral contract wasn't enforceable under Idaho's statute of frauds because the contract couldn't be performed within 1 year. Following discovery, Four Rivers moved for summary judgment, which the district court granted, concluding that the oral contract couldn't be performed within 1 year and wasn't valid under Idaho's statute of frauds. Mackay appealed to the Idaho Supreme Court.